About to get started here, and towing the slab, Brandon Woodruff. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Brooke, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. And that's off the inside edge. And this one is off and running. Gets the outside corner with that one. Ah, that hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off tonight
Juan
for the
Soto
Mets,
now,
the right fielder,
another
Juan
solid power season.
Soto.
That clips a corner.
No balls, 1 strike.
And the 0-1. Ball one there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. And here it comes. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one drilled left field. Rings it in. One away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 9.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not.
And the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fought off foul. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Soto, the runner at third. Nimmo over at second with one down. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Base hit. One run is in. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 28, Cedric.
Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
And now, Cedric Mullins. Sliced hard but foul. Two outs. And that one pulled foul. Woodruff deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed.
One's good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Just missed.
1-1.
Swings and misses. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 3, and the Brewers coming to bat. And we're back. And towing the slab, Kodai Senga. And Sengi, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Sal Frelick leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's William Contreras. First pitch, and it just misses. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. They say it went.
1-2.
No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it drops in. Coming around third is Frelick. The throw's offline. He's saved. And now just a 2-run deficit. So man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Isaac Collins.
Check swing called strike.
0-1.
Contreras gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Golden opportunity right here.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Outside with a breaking ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Check swing, and he went 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. He gets there on a slide. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get it out, and you take away the base hit.
Andrew Vaughn now.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Still only one out here in the inning.
And that's in the dirt.
Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that's outside. One away with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Now here is Blake Perkins. just missed.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Runner at third, 2 away. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One and two now. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Mets 3 and the Brewers 2. New inning getting started, and
Mets,
stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
Woodruff back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That's towards center. Perkins has a beat on it. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. First offering, and it just misses. 1 out, bases empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
This to third. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Going, gone. He sends it out of here. His 27th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 4-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Alonso, a slugging first baseman, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. And that one clips the corner. Next pitch misses way outside. Up the middle, and that chance handled, and that's the 3rd out. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 4-2. Bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Chris, he's already set a career high for runs scored this season.
Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit
Batting
right there.
in,
You have to
third
expand the
baseman,
zone.
Anthony.
Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Ziegler.
This is Anthony Ziegler. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball is outside. Terang aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch is in there. 2-2. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove,
Batting
but you
ninth,
will get
the
some high
shortstop.
fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Joseph Ortiz will hit next. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career.
No, that missed.
And the
That's
first
the ball.
pitch misses for ball one. Man at first, one away. Pickoff throw. Terang dives back in safely. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at one.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double
That's the
play.
ball.
And now 2-1. And he takes a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice
right
ride
fielder,
up in the
number
zone
10.
right there. Hitter
Now,
looked like he was on it, but I
three
think that
left.
velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Freeling
No,
stands
that's
in
it.
now, looks at that one inside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Brewers strand one. They trail it here, 4-2. Back here at American Family Field. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Contreras down to first with it. Throws, sails on him, and it takes off down the line.
The batter, the designated
Well,
hitter,
you don't see it
Mark
very often, but every once in a while, the
Vientos.
guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Man at first, nobody out. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. That one a little bit
missed. That's a
high,
ball.
and it's 1-0.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Terrain over to second, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to
Batter
finish.
number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty.
Let's go, Brewers.
Missed with a
2-1.
changeup, and it's 2-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Mets go down quickly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Right.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just
Ball
off the inside edge.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Just missed. That one misses.
Take your base,
So
ball
a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but
No matter.
now at least he
Number
gets a
6.
fresh start against a new
Designated
batter, but
hitter.
he needs to get back into the strike zone and start
Nolan.
pitching with conviction.
Collins takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and
That's
I'm
the
seeing
ball.
very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swung on, belted, way back there. Gone. A 2-run homer. It's 4-4.
Got on playing with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here's Yelich at the dish. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the 3rd. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tied at 4. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 22nd homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 5-4.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Center fielder, number 16,
Blake Perkins now at the plate.
Fly to left his first time.
And that one fouled off. And that's outside. And it's 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. And now 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Rice.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Popped up. Terens makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
The catcher, number 13,
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Went down on strikes his first time through. Here goes the runner. Up the middle. In time to Vaughn. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The third baseman, number 7, Brett.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Just missed.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that's ripped for a base hit. Frelick hustles to get it in. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First pitch misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. And that one upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And another ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Movement in the bullpen. D.L. Hall, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Henderson, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brandon Woodruff won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Grant
the Brewers,
Anderson into the game.
number 56.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Now he breaks his bat. Ortiz on the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Baden at third. Lindor on at second with 2 down. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. And midway in the 4th, we're all tied up 5-5. Bottom 4, up now for Milwaukee, Anthony Siegler.
Anthony Siegler.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And the slider just misses. That one off the mark, 2-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. On the ground, right side, Alonso. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the lead off.
Number 3, shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
1-0.
And ball 1. on the ground.
Ball.
And it goes just foul. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Terrence hauls it in, 2 away.
Oh, that's what he's looking for
The
with the
right fielder,
fastball
number
above the
10,
zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Free lift.
So the batting order turns over. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick, 1 for 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Ball. 2-2.
Ground ball, Alonso. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. We played 4. We're all tied up, 5-5. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off with
5,
the
John
Mets,
Sciambi
the
with
left
Chris
fielder, number
Singleton.
9,
And leading it
Brandon
off, Brandon Nimmo.
Let's go Brewers! Go home, Mets!
Anderson back to work. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that
1-2.
skips in the dirt. Next pitch
That's the
is
ball.
outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Definitely a swing and miss slider
Counts
down
full.
and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 2 in this one. Anderson
That's a ball.
measures 6 feet even. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. This one popped up. Terang pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
McNeil.
So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air, left side. Yelich on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. Over to first.
That's it.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kodai Senga will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now, Clay Holmes.
Number 35.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. He's already homered here in this one.
Harold R. Martich, gracias por suscribirte.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins in pursuit. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And now it's Christian Yelich. That's outside. Ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Goes down looking. Gone in order are the Brewers. And this remains a 5-5 ball game. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, number 28, Cedric Mullins.
Swinging a foul straight back. And he swings through that one. Action in the pen down there. Jared King preparing to come on if needed. Mears also throwing. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hit in the air out to center field. Yelich should have it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Hit in the air, left field. Yelich should have it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brett.
Now the third baseman,
Beatty.
Brett Beatty. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball. That one misses. 2-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That's down and in. Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets. Outside corner, got him looking. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. We're all tied up 5-5. Bottom of the 6th, and here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And that's downstairs and outside. Action in the Mets bullpen. Ryan Stanek getting ready to go. Fraley warming up as well. That's in there. And the count 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Right side. And foul ball. Stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Ground ball up the middle. Lindor on to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, Blake.
And stepping in is the speedy Blake Perkins. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. This is Bryce Terang. First pitch just misses. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit on the ground might be 2. Lindor, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Anthony Siegler. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and a great jump. Just missed.
Oh, outside.
And a count 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2-2.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Terang stands at second with 2 gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jared Koenig.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1.
Lindor.
That's in there, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Contreras down to first. Lindor beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an 0 for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And that is out of play. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
1-1.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Strike three, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
We're
New
back
York.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the seventh.
55.
Ryan Stanek.
Gets an
Ryan
opportunity to square
Stanek.
off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Joseph
Leading off
Ortiz
for the
getting
Brewers,
ready to hit.
The shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
And that one almost got him.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That one finds the zone, and 1-1. The shortstop
missed.
takes
That's
the
a ball.
ball. That one the other way, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's
The
seeing
right
the ball
fielder,
pretty
number
well.
10.
I know it didn't produce a hit,
Now,
but he made solid
Freelick.
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sal Frelick, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch is downstairs. Singy, one of the things that's
1-1.
interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And now 2-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. And
Up
Chris,
next
beyond the
for the
fact that he's so
Brewers,
incredible
the
defensively,
catcher,
he
William
also can swing the stick.
Contreras.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That one missing
That's the
inside.
ball.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. That one catches the zone, and the count is 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One, 2 to Contreras. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That misses.
2-2.
Now 2-2. There's a line drive to left field. Dives, and he can't hang on. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice line drive with pull
Number
side,
6.
met it out front, but just
Designated
stayed through
hitter,
it nice
6.
enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Mullins.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Two outs.
Yeah.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Look ahead to inning number 8. We're all tied up 5-5. Back here at American Family Field, we're at the top of the 8th, and now the Mets DH, Mark Vientos.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Koenig back to work. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Pitch in the dirt.
Ball,
And the count 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating...
Siegler over to Terrain. 1 on the ball. 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Cedric Mullins.
Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. And that's too high. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. Ball 1 there. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for
Back
New
now,
York.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
25.
bottom of the 8th. Brooks Raley.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here comes Christian
Leading off
Yelich.
for the Brewers, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Swing and a chopper. Baden zips it to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift.
Vaughn.
So digging in, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Manaea, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Soto getting loose as well. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one popped up. Alonso under it. And there are 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that
Center
pitch was
fielder,
right
number
down
16.
the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Perkins,
That's
the
a
next
ball.
to hit, takes ball 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Next offering
2-2.
upstairs. And that one missing low. Bryce Terang in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's a walk.
Take your baseball
Went with the
forward.
cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about
The
stealing a
batter,
bag or
number
2.
2.
Not the kind of
Second
speed you want to
baseman,
put on base in a tie game.
Here's the second
Terang.
baseman, Bryce Terang.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Right through there for a strike.
2
Perkins
balls, 1
off
strike.
of first with 2 away. Step off throw to first.
No.
And he's back in on a dive. And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get there. Base hit. In comes the run from second. And it's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 down. Anthony Siegler up now for the Brewers. And
No,
that's
that
down
missed.
and
That's a
away.
ball.
Raley, 36 years old.
1 ball,
and he
no
was a
strikes.
6th-round draft pick back in 2009. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up here for the Mets.
Pitching for
Back
the Brewers.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Trevor McGill.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season. So this.
All right, ready to go here. And now it's going to be Francisco Lindor. And there's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-11.
Check swing, called strike.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The other way, that's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Juan Soto. That one
That's
misses,
low, that's a ball.
and it's 1-0. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. That's a little high,
ball.
and it's 2-1.
2-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Lindor the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Lindor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the Mets lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Foul ball there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Yeah, that's fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. And it's gone. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That one fouled off. Outside low, 1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's inside.
Full count.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the hill today, Kodai Senga. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And he deals. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup.
The catcher,
And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Christian Yelich.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
William Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
One down. Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Nasty forkball for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. And that one hammered. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home, the relay throw. He's safe, and they trail by one.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Vaughn will hit next. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Yelich at second with 2 down. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Soto gets under it, nabs it, and that is that. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
Woodruff back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to straight up.
Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Next offering is in for a strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
That one ripped right center field. Back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's the catcher to hit. Luis Torrens. Torrens getting the start at catcher. 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2016. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two outs. Hit on the ground to short. In time to ball. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead it 2-1. And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
here
for the
is
Brewers,
Blake
the center
Perkins.
fielder.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
That one missed.
Ball.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just
Got it,
missed
got
his
it.
spot.
The second
Hitter
baseman.
didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
This is Bryce Terang. That misses.
That missed. That's the ball.
1-0. Now move to first. And he's back in safely. Nobody out. Runner at first. In for a strike. And a count 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And look out,
Take your base.
as that
Got
one
him.
ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. This is Anthony Siegler. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Way
1-2.
inside. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. And look out.
Take your
That
base.
one
That
gets
hit
him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Batting ninth.
Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is a big first out.
just overmatched on that fastball right there.
right
It wasn't like he
number
was set up
10.
for it by something
Down.
off speed earlier in the
3
at-bat.
left.
Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Sal Frelick now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. There's the strike. Perkins on third. Terang at second. Siegler at first. 1 gone. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Good eye right
that
there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. 1 out, bases full. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in, the throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 3-2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2 on, 1 out. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 on, 1 out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Popped up. Infield fly called there.
Rule in effect.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Isaac Collins.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Swinging a foul out of play. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Brewers 3 and the Mets 2. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
One, two.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
That's up.
First pitch misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Woodruff deals. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one pulled foul. to the right side, but it kicks foul. Another 1-2. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So
Right
next,
fielder,
Juan Soto. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. This one in the dirt. Fastball for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
So 2 down now, and here is Pete Alonso. Grounded out his first time. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Baden off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yelich makes the grab, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1. They trail it 3-2. Back here at American Family Field as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich. Yelich checks his swing, appeal to 3rd, no swing. Ground ball right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 7, Andrew
Vaughn getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Blake Perkins, the next to hit, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that's the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, there's Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Vientos, batting with one down, takes a strike. Called strike right there.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And missed, struck him out. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. So he's down on just 3 pitches. Watch the first 2 and then chased after the third.
Yeah, not a very good at bat right there, Boog, but that was also some excellent pitching. The 0-0 and 0-1 pitches were both right on the edge of the strike zone, so it's not like he watched 2 cookies go by. Then a great job of expanding and making him chase the 0-2, knowing he would be in protect mode.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are. I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Up now for Milwaukee, Anthony Siegler. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. Siegler over at first with 1 away. That's off the mark, and it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya.
Full count.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Popped up. Torrens settles under it. Makes the grab. Out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really
right
good
fielder,
coming in,
number
but
10.
so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Frelick.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Foul ball there.
Let's go, Brewers!
In for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so
2
comfortable
strikes.
hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time. And the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a ground ball to first. Vaughn steps on the bag, 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, catcher Luis Torrens.
So digging in, Luis Torrens. Grounded out his first time up.
Let's go, Brewers!
On the ground right side, and that one handled, and it gets by him, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Brett Beatty.
So up next, Brett Beatty, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
The Mets
0-1.
trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to first, Vaughn takes it himself, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They're down 3-2. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Senga back to work. That one ripped, but foul. Up the middle, Lindor tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter.
Here's the Brewers
Isaac
DH, Isaac Collins. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Clay Holmes getting loose out there. Manaea getting cranked up as well. Soft contact in the air, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. The tag out.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Now the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
2-2.
Yelly set down on strikes. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 3 and the Mets 2. Back here in Milwaukee, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Francisco Lindor.
Right through there for a strike. And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And he handles it himself for the out. So digging in, Juan Soto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
A little bit high.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Left field. Yelich on the move. Hauls it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete.
So up next for New York, Pete Alonso. That one outside. Ball 1. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike at 95.
2-1.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Perkins makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Mets 2.
Now pitching for
the Mets
York.
with a new arm on the mound, Clay Holmes.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers.
Andrew Vaughn.
And there's a strike.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
center fielder, number
Next
60,
for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. He's 0 for 1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto, the left-hander, up and throwing. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now.
No
You talk
matter.
about
Number
the
two,
benefits,
second
the
baseman,
advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Terang in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0. Hey, ha! 1-1.
Next pitch
Outside.
misses
That's a ball.
outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. That catches the corner. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they still lead at 3-2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way. Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Heck what?
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's a 1-2. And that's
Ball.
Downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brandon Woodruff won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
the left-hander on now, Jared Koenig.
Number 47.
The southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Koenig.
And now the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
To the right side, Vaughn. He'll do it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Second baseman, Jeff.
And stepping in for New York,
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil. Not
1-0.
even close there. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Grounds one to short. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Anthony Siegler. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1
That's
there.
a ball.
Next pitch
No,
is
that missed. That's
outside.
a ball. 2-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Joseph
Now
Ortiz
batting, the
up
shortstop.
now for the Brewers. Ortiz not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. And 1-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The right fielder, number 10.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Koenig back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Mears also throwing. And that one is in for a strike.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one's upstairs.
1-2.
Ball 1. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
2-2.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And that's in the dirt.
Count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. And that's in there at the knees. Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
One and 2 here. Next offering misses down and away.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
He goes down looking. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. 1 for 2. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. Fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Ryan
New York.
Stanek gets handed the rock out of
Number
the pen.
55.
Coming on to face a righty here, and
Ryan
he's been fantastic
Stanek.
against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game.
for the
William
Brewers,
Contreras
the catcher,
digs in
William
now. 1 for 3.
Contreras.
Stanek in his 8th season, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Slice down the right side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Lindor hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Isaac.
Next for the Brewers,
Collins.
Isaac Collins.
Let's do this, Brewers.
Splits the plate. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Sean Manaea up and throwing. Now a screamer into the outfield. Soto pulls it down. 2 away down.
The left fielder, number 22.
2 outs,
Christian.
base is empty. Yelly stepping into the box now. Off the mark
That's a
there,
ball.
and that's ball 1.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Brewers.
back, and here comes the closer,
Number 29.
Trevor McGill.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
The shortstop.
Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. The shortstop takes the ball, facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Good job to fight that one off. pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Soto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. A little bit low. 2-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Out to short, and it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep.
Making a move at first. On to pinch run, Tyrone Taylor. One down, runner at first. Pete Alonso will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the series, and now they're out in front. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Trevor McGill out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty, Nick Mears.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
One down, and next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game. And that misses. And that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one catches the corner for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Abner Uribe, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hall also getting ready. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. And
That's the ball.
downstairs. And another ball. That one fouled off. Popped up. Vaughn under it. And that is that. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Now
and this is
for
appearance
New York,
number 45.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Andrew Vaughn
Leading
up now for the Brewers.
the
0 for
first
3
baseman,
with 2 strikeouts
Andrew
and a flyout.
Vaughn.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Center fielder, number 16.
He's 2 outs away. Now at the plate, Blake Perkins.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
99 with that two-seamer.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Misses
No, that's
outside, and that's ball 2. And fouled off. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time
baseman,
swing when this team really needed it. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Bryce Terang.
One
And
ball, no
ball
strike.
1. And there's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Tying run at first. The winning run at the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Way high.
That's high. That's the ball.
A little bit low.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Diaz throw to first. And he's back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Got him swinging for the K. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great
Now
velocity.
batting, the third
Throwing a
baseman,
slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be
Speed
ready to hit
love.
that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
So they're down to their final out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Anthony Siegler. Just
That missed. That's the ball.
missed. Two outs. And another
Nope.
ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you
Two
can
balls, one
get
strike.
away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one to first. Sneaks through. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Next to hit, Joseph Ortiz. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Ball. That's down.
And they're all loaded up. Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Edwin Diaz gives way, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Mets,
change here, Sean Manaea.
number 59.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
2 outs, bases full. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
First pitch, and he just misses. So
1-0.
they're all loaded up. And that is out of play. Line drive, and it goes just foul. The Brewers down to their final strike. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first on the run. And that is the ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.